Hello, and welcome to At the Table with Chef Jay, the podcast where we believe that every meal has a story, and every story has a seat at the table. I'm your host, Chef Jay, and today we embark on a culinary journey through the heartwarming realm of cherished memories and delectable dishes. In each episode, we dive into the nostalgic world of our guests' favorite childhood foods, from the confident aroma of Grandma's kitchen to the sizzle of a beloved family recipe. We're here to unravel the tales behind the tastes that linger in our hearts. Today's guest is Donna Bryant, college health educator and National Board Certified Health and Wellness Coach. Ms. Bryant is the owner of A New Health Coaching. She will be preparing her favorite childhood dish, a 5-vegetable pasta inspired by her mother. Could you share with us the story behind the dish?
Absolutely, Judy. Well, first of all, just thank you for having me here and here with my lovely co-host, my husband.
I love it.
Yes. So my 5-vegetable pasta is inspired again, like I said, by my mother. When I was growing up, I didn't know how to truly understand the importance of having fresh vegetables, and so every time we sat down for dinner, my mom would have not just raw vegetables. And so as a little girl, I hated them. I literally cried, y'all. I cried over some of the meals. And usually it was, she would put it on a salad, but sometimes there would just be raw tomatoes, raw broccoli, raw onions, raw peppers. And I just, again, couldn't appreciate it. So I ate it very begrudgingly. But as I got older, I began to realize the importance of it. First of all, my mom, she passed away when I was only 9 years old. And so, I still don't know at that time if I truly understood the importance. But as I got older, had children of my own, I recognized what my mom was trying to do. And so this dish, believe it or not, was the only way that I could get my sons, the 3 boys, to eat 5 vegetables in one dish. And it was with my pasta. No question whatsoever. They'd eat it all and enjoy it. And I felt good as a mother, that I was interjecting health into the dish that I fed my children.
I'm over here laughing because it's so funny. What you say about the raw vegetables, I think about that too as a child,
Yeah.
And now, I like dishes that I never did like, growing up, like turnips with the white bottom. I hated those things,
Yes.
But it's just so good that you was able to figure out, first of all, that it's good for you.
Yes.
And number one, to embrace it and put it into your child's, food. I think that's amazing how we just got to figure out a way to put fresh vegetables in our child's food and, meals and just incorporate, because children do not like vegetables. And like our girl from Michelle, she always calls it frankenfood. So a lot of times we eat at these different restaurants and it changes our taste for stuff.
Right.
And we really don't know what real food is like.
That's it.
Was surprising when I did the cooking class when they did we did the Hoppin' Johns and the collard greens.
Yes.
Normally, when you do episode with children or class with children, a lot of times all those things come out. You be raking them in the trash can.
Right.
But I was surprised how they enjoyed the vegetables.
Yeah.
But I make sure they taste right, of course.
Right.
But sometimes sight-wise, people don't like stuff because of the way it looks. So these are beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
The vegetables are beautiful, and I love it. And so, we grow fresh vegetables, and I'm a female farmer, so I appreciate you bringing fresh vegetables on, sharing with us in a dish. So I want you to tell us a little bit about how you're going to put the dish together and show us how to put it together so we can know how to do this and maybe get our children to eat some vegetables. And you also.
Yes. So, so it's pretty simple. So first of all, just whatever kind of pasta that you want. I've done this with spaghetti pasta. I've done it with penne pasta. This is bow tie pasta, and you can even do it with just like regular, noodles. But you go ahead, you cook that to however tender you want them. And then I'm a person, I love to look at presentation. That was something that my mom did teach me. So this bowl would have been perfectly fine, but she was like, if you're going to, make a dish, make it look good, so.
Well, you're my girl now.
Yeah.
I'm in the presentations. I tell people all the time, I don't want to be no ugly food.
That's it.
I like everything to be beautiful, and I like everything to be set up nice. And that's why our presentation on set is like we want everybody to know that you can should eat beautiful food.
Yes, and it makes you want to eat it when it looks nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, and there's no order as far as the vegetables. You just want to, I kind of slice up my cucumbers, and I've already got them, and just kind of dice them. Be careful with your knives, and you can make it as small as you want. I've already done that with these, so I'm just going to take some of these and kind of put it over in there. Yeah, and I like a lot of cucumbers, so put as little or as much as you would like into your pasta. Yeah.
It just looks beautiful already on set.
It does.
Beautiful
It
and green
does.
and
Yeah.
just-
Working with you and Michelle, I learned a lot about cooking for the rainbow.
Yes.
So it's important to kind of cook the rainbow of colors. So I've got a little bit of green here. I've got some cherry tomatoes. I'm just going to go ahead because I've already sliced those up. We're going to put those over here. Next, I'm just going to go the quick way.
Beautiful.
And then we've got fresh yellow peppers. I like yellow, red, orange. Those are already diced as well. You can dice them, slice them, however you choose to. So we'll put those over
That
in
is
there.
beautiful.
Kind of layer it. It just kind of brings a little bit of color there.
So did you eat those veggies when your mom was cutting them up for you?
I did, but there were many tears shed. I tell you, many tears shed. And then we've also got your broccoli. And so usually just fresh broccoli, the crown, and you can kind of pull it apart here. And I've already kind of done that as well. So I've already got them here. Put as much as you like. If you like a lot of broccoli, put a lot of broccoli in there.
That dish looks
Yeah,
so
my guy
beautiful.
here likes a lot of broccoli.
Yeah. So she feeding
Yeah.
them his veggies. That's a
I
good thing.
do.
Thank you. Awesome. I love it.
I do. And then I also top it off, just a little bit of embellishment. I like black olives. Some people like green olives. It's really what 5 vegetables you like. If you want a 6th vegetable, put it in there. And then also I just take my black olives, drain them first, and then I just kind of put them across the top. A little bit here.
And we meet being a charcuterie artist. It's so many different olives.
There
Have
are.
you tried them? And you know, they got one stuff with cheese. They got some stuff with garlic. Have you tried anything different? With
I
garlic?
haven't tried I don't care for the stuffed
Right.
ones. So just pretty simple, the black
Okay.
olives or the calamari
Yes.
olives.
Okay.
I love those as well.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. So, and the reason being, I just try to, I don't like too overpowering of
Mm.
taste. Again, I'm trying to taste the food.
Right.
So,
So I love
yeah.
that what she said, because what I figured out too as a wellness and health coach is a lot of times when you have food that's highly seasoned,
Yeah.
it makes you eat more. It makes you crave
does,
sugar.
It
So they
does.
said always try. That's why I think a
Keep it
lot of the
simple.
fitness trainers, they do a lot of bland food.
Yes.
And that helps your taste buds
Yes.
to adjust to eating real food. And
Absolutely.
when you eat so much salt and sugar in your food, you can't hardly taste real food like
You
this.
can.
It's real food.
You can. So my mom did. She sat down
Mhm.
and she said, eat it first. And we wanted salt and pepper.
Yeah.
She said, no, taste your food. And again, those lessons are so valuable.
Yes.
I helped my mom too, like over here in the kitchen, and just those times spent together, just learning about food. And now everything that she's taught me then, it just comes back full circle.
Right.
Yeah. So my dressing is a simple, I think it's an American staple. It is zesty Italian dressing. And so I'll give it a good shake here. You don't have to use zesty Italian dressing. If you prefer, you want to go, you can use olive oil
Mhm.
and just a little salt and pepper. And I'm not going to put the whole thing in here because it will soak it up into the noodles. And typically when I'm making it, especially for someone, I kind of leave it like this because it looks so good.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can see, on the top
We
of
got
it.
top. We got
Yeah, you got to cover it.
You see it, no, you see it from top.
Okay, okay. So, but then of course, once you've, gotten it set, you chill it in the refrigerator, and then you can just kind of give it a little bit of a stir, add a little bit extra. For those that are salt sensitive, they may not want zest Italian.
Right.
Again, that's where the olive oil and then just a little bit of light salt and pepper, preferably some of that Himalayan sea salt,
Mhm.
and it gives it just such a great taste.
Oh, that looks so beautiful. I
That's
can't wait to
it.
dig in on that. Okay, I'm telling you. But I want you to tell us a little bit about you and where we can
Sure.
find you. And tell us
Absolutely.
what you do and what you're going to share with us. as a community.
Absolutely, absolutely. So as I mentioned, I'm a health educator, public health and clinical health educator for about 18 plus years at the collegiate level. I'm also owner of A New You Health Coaching with Donna. And so I can be found on Facebook, A New You Health Coaching with Donna, or Instagram, A New You with Donna. But I spend my days teaching people how to make healthy behavioral life changes. So it does go beyond the food. Sometimes it's mindset, how to make those changes, what's keeping you from making those changes. And I just enjoy impacting the lives of other people.
Love it. And your lovely husband. Let's tell us
Yes.
a little bit. Let's tell us a little bit about you.
Yes.
Mr. Bryant.
I'm newly married to this wonderful,
I
beautiful
love it.
woman.
Yes, say it
Uh,
again.
This lovely, beautiful woman.
They're a beautiful couple, I'm telling you.
October 13th of last year. So it's been about 5 months, and life has been great. But I'm the director of leadership development, and I'm also author, motivational speaker. So I'm very active in people development. Teach a lot of Stephen Covey, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, training workshops, John Maxwell, and other leadership classes and workshops as well. So my background is basically military, law enforcement. From all of this was from Georgia, County Highway Patrol, deputy sheriff, and correction officers and all that. So I've worked in the Lexington 5 school district for about 7 years. Did also Richland 1, and I think that's where I kind of met you. I was working there as a counselor in the Richland 1 school district for a few years. So that was great. And I'm from originally Savannah, Georgia. Moved here in 2008. So
I love Savannah.
yeah.
I went to Savannah one day. My daughter stays in Jacksonville. I lost my voice for that reason. We just got back from Atlanta. As a matter of fact, 10 minutes before we were supposed to record. And I must have talked to 1,000 people now and lost my voice, so y'all forgive me. I already have a southern slang, so add it with that on top of it, okay? But I just want to thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you at the table with this amazing pasta dish. We look forward to seeing you at the table. Hello and welcome back. We're sitting down with Dinah Bryant. Before we try your dish, what does food and family mean to you?
Food and family means to me it's heart. That's what comes to mind. It's the heart of every family. Just having that time together that we, in this busy day and time, we really just don't have a lot of time that we spend with each other. And it is the very, very heart of the family. It's that time of oneness.
Okay. And Mr. Bryant, what does food and family mean to you?
For me, it's a moment of bondness. When families come together and bond, and as they prepare food together and eat together, that's an intimate moment where families tend to bond, and that's how I remember it as. Yes.
Well, I wish you many blessings on your marriage. I'm so happy for you guys, and I enjoyed that wedding. It was fabulous. Okay, so I want to try your dish, and I'm gonna tell you how it was, texture, taste. I do like the way how it's very beautiful with color, the red, the greens, and the blacks, along with the pasta. I just think it's okay. Oh, don't forget the yellow peppers. So I want to do like what she did opposite. She didn't like the vegetables when she was smaller, so I'm gonna add a bunch of vegetables in this, okay? That is delicious. And one thing I did notice is the vegetables stay crunchy.
They do.
Very good. You guys, just make sure you follow this awesome cover. And you got information at the beginning of the podcast. So please make sure you follow them. Leadership and health. Thank you for joining us. And this wraps up another episode of At the Table with Chef Jay. I hope you enjoyed this journey through the flavors and memories as much as I did. If your taste buds are tingling, your heart is full, there's more to come. We look forward to seeing you on the next one. Before we say goodbye, don't forget to show some love. Hit that like button, share the joy with your family and friends, and of course, subscribe. We look forward to seeing you again on the next At the Table with Chef Jay. Thank you.